You've heard us talk a lot about the uptick in crime, smash and grabs, armed robberies. Well, now something even more chilling is happening. Video of a burglary in San Bernardino, California. Police say a man broke into this California home, can be seen standing over the couple's bed. In this video, he is watching them sleep. Correspondent Kelly Beeson is here now. Kelly, this particular case, I hope that this is rare. Sadly, though, home invasions are not.
Yeah, you're right, Marnie. And some of these videos are absolutely chilling and startling. With doorbell and surveillance cameras more common, some of the most desperate encounters have been documented.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. He's got it.
These hair-raising videos
There's yelling and someone's trying to break into the house right now in that room.
pouring in from across the country.
I felt that I could have died that day. And it scared me to death.
From luxury homes in Beverly Hills
This used to be such a safe neighborhood.
to Main Street America.
Glad that he's caught, but scared that why was he on the street to begin with?
It's a problem security
We also
expert
have,
Robert Siciliano says
escape.
has been exacerbated by the pandemic.
Alcoholism, drug addiction, overdoses. There's a lot of collateral damage as a result of COVID. And when people are desperate, they do desperate things. And we're seeing a lot of that happening right now.
Get the out! Now! Get out!
Many of these alarming encounters captured on camera. Weeks ago in California, you can see this intruder breaking into a San Bernardino home and staring at a couple sleeping before being arrested. Last summer, another homeowner confronted a man after he broke into his family's Bel Air estate naked and killed their pet birds with his bare hands.
Like a serial killer. He said, "Hi, birdies," with a smile, and put his hands in the cage and squeezed them and then dropped them on the floor.
Okay, and how did he get in? I don't know. I was sleeping.
And just days ago, a suspect making his way into a woman's room and taking her hostage in San Diego, holding a gun to her head before surrendering to officers without incident.
Emotional impact of seeing the imagery that you can get from a ring or some of the surveillance equipment that is available now to homeowners really, I think, drives our consciousness and makes us a little more frightened of the possibilities.
Former FBI agent Phil Andrews says these types of crimes typically fall into two categories: an insider job where the suspect knows the homeowner and is sometimes even a family member, or crimes of opportunity, where criminals take advantage of open doors and other vulnerabilities.
And that's why the prevention is so important.
However, if preventative measures aren't enough and you find yourself in a similar situation,
Your only responsibility or best thing you can do is get out of there as quickly as possible. Don't stick around to find out what they have in mind.
And Siciliano says he does seminars frequently and has learned only about 15% of the audience typically has a home security system. He notes those are so important, as well as all the typical things, Marnie, keeping your lights on, making sure you have cameras. Signage outside is really helpful as well. It's all about layering some of those protective measures.
Yeah, and I hope by seeing these terrible, scary videos that it has everybody kind of thinking a different way, maybe taking a look at your surroundings and preparing differently. The thing is, it's frustrating when you have something stolen, but when someone comes into your home, and even scary if you're there while they come into your home, I mean, it's an invasion of your sense of security. It's a tough thing to get over. So scary and eye-opening. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.